Sup everybody? What's going on? I hope all of y'all are doing fan-freaking-tastic. And yes, the gloves are coming off for this week's episode. Now, before I go any further into the vlog, there's a reason why I just did what I did, okay? So, on last week's vlog, when I decided to randomly start it by jumping over the bench just to sit down on it, somebody made that a GIF for the Geek Room's Discord server. Would this flip get the same treatment? Who knows? Maybe the fact that I'm asking for it is too much, you know? But still, I had to give the people what they want. Had to give the person what they want. Might make that a gimmick in the future. Just come on screen in some random fashion. Alright? So, yeah, I hope all of you had an enjoyable week. I hope all of y'all have been blessed this week. Yeah, my week's it's been pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now, first and foremost, because I'm lacking some piece of information and I'm still waiting on some more, let me go ahead and address what happened Saturday. Alright, if some of you have watched my Clash of Champions ring ramblings, and if some of you would have read the description, you would have found out that I had something in mind, or that I had some business to take care of Saturday, alright? Because usually when I film my ring ramblings now, I like to film it on the day after the Go Home episode of SmackDown, alright? So, I couldn't do that this week, or last week, this past weekend. I couldn't do it this past weekend, alright, because I had a little something special that had happened. I got to make my debut for a new wrestling promotion called CPW. Now, I'm not saying that the CPW promotion itself is new in themselves, but it's new for me. I was able to make my debut at a new area. Alright? Now, before I go any further though, this makes the second promotion that I was able to work for this year. Okay? If some of you remember what I said at the beginning of the year, or at the end of 2019, I said that one of my goals was to find a way to at least work at 3 different wrestling promotions before the year ends. Alright, CMW was the first one. That's where I wrestled Cat Daddy. And CPW was the second. The third one has yet to be named. Here we are at the end of September. There's only 3 months left. A lot can happen in 3 months. So, can I do it? We shall see. But out of everything else that has happened here in 2020, I'm actually surprised that I was able to pull that off. Okay? I was actually surprised that God was able to pull that off. Thank you. So, anyway though, before I go into details about what happened at the CPW event, let me go ahead and address CMW at the moment. Alright? I should have talked about this last week, but it slipped my mind. So, I'm gonna leave a link in the description to both the CMW YouTube channel and their latest episode of Battlezone, I think that's the name of it. Anyway, they have a match that I wasn't capable of uploading myself. I mean, yeah, I could, but anyway, I had a match with a guy by the name of Tony Lykan, okay? Now, unfortunately, when I tried to film the camera from my perspective, somehow or another the camera slipped into a bad angle, okay? So I couldn't get the appropriate footage from the match that I wanted, alright? And besides that, Tony Lykan's theme song kinda got a copyright block, and now it's blocked in Denmark. Me, personally, I do not like uploading any matches that I don't want to upload any video rather that gets blocked anywhere. Copyright claims, okay, I'm okay with that, alright? But it's nothing I'm going to be making a habit out of. Now, a copyright block though? No thank you. No sir, I don't want that. Alright. However, there is video footage still available for my match with Tony Lykan, and you can see that in the description below. Alright? So, yeah, now, there's still a triple threat match that I've, gotta upload shortly after that, but I'm gonna be, like, waiting to see what they're gonna do with that footage. Because that was the triple threat match that I, got busted open in. So, about CPW though, okay? This was another private event, okay? And when I made my debut for CPW, I was in a triple threat match, okay? I'm not going to give the results of any of the other matches away. I'm not even going to give the results of this match away. I was in a triple threat match with Chris Phoenix, who was, and that was the first day I met him, and Chris Vallow. Yes, the lovable Chris Vallow, my arch nemesis here on SSP and at APW. So that triple threat match happened, and I was also in a battle royal at the end of the night for the main event. I can't really tell you how many people was in that battle royal. So, yeah, I didn't record the match myself. I brought my camera, yes, and oh no, there goes a siren. There goes a siren. Crap. So, yeah, sorry, that threw me off guard. So, yeah, I brought my camera with me, but it wasn't until shortly before the first match that I decided to not record my match. They already had plenty of cameras there already, and they're going to be uploading that footage to Facebook sometime soon, okay? So, when I see that footage, I'm going to cut out my scenes and my moments, and I'm going to upload it here on YouTube to SSP. However, I'm not quite sure about this, but I'm not quite sure if I want to upload the Battle Royal or not. I'll leave it up to you. If you guys want to see the Battle Royal, let me know in the comments below, okay? So, yeah, CMW was one, CPW was the other, and now I'm still waiting on what that magical third one may be. So, yeah, making waves here on, kind of making waves here in the wrestling business, you know? Matter of fact, I'm not even going to call it a wave, I'm going to call it a ripple. Yeah, a ripple. Like, just toss a little rock into the lake and that little ring that it makes. Yeah, probably one of those. But, yeah, however, during my match, though, one of my friends was talking to somebody else while watching my match, okay? And according to this person, from what I'm hearing, he or she didn't really understand my gimmick, Okay? The person said that self-standard sounds like a heel name. I can kind of see it. Alright, but I guess you gotta really know me to get me, if that makes any sense. Alright, there's a difference between self-standard and self-centered. Alright? When I probably told this story a million times, but I call myself the self-standard because I live up to the standards of myself. I gotta live up to my own life. I gotta live up to the standards of my own life, and hopefully that makes me who I want to be. Okay, I gotta be who I want to be. At the end of the day, it's my choices about what makes me me. Okay? Now, look, I really enjoy wrestling, okay? Professional wrestling is one of the many things that puts me in a good mood. And when I'm in a good mood, I try to be outrageously optimistic year-round. It's not the end of the video yet. Not the end of the video yet. So, to be optimistic means to be in a good mood, okay? Because when you're optimistic, you're not a pessimist. And to be a pessimist, that means you only see the bad in things. To be an optimist, you try to see the good in situations, okay? And now, thanks to the good Lord above, I can't say that I have every right to be optimistic. As long as I have God on my side, as long as I have God in my heart, I will never be hopeless, okay? Nothing is impossible. Well, in this plane of reality, nothing's impossible. As long as it's stuck in real life, nothing's impossible. Okay? So, yes, stupid mosquito, you suck. Yeah, but who am I when I'm in a good mood? What is the stuff I do when I'm in a good mood? I like being goofy. I like kind of being weird. I like kind of being a little crazy. I like kind of being a little cuckoo. I like telling jokes. I like being a nutcase. I like having fun, okay? And all of this wraps up into one quality, I think. And that is animated. Yes, animated. And in my mind, to be animated is like a cartoon character, alright? So I think I'm kind of like a cartoon character in a way. And that's kind of where the cartoon references come in at. I'm like a human cartoon character. Like, people come running at me with the clothesline, and what happens next? Woohoo! Matrix. People come running at me in the corner. Woohoo! Jump over them. People come running at me again. Woohoo! Boink. Trip them. These are cartoony antics. This is like what animated people do. This is what animated characters do. So, on another note though, being myself didn't really get me many friends, okay? Because, like, heck, I wouldn't even call it being myself, I would just call it circumstances. Because, like, from a deep personal note, years ago, when I was a lot younger, like, during my school days, I never really had any friends where I could just hang out with. I didn't have any friends I could hang out with when I was away from school, you know? So anytime I wasn't doing homework or when I wasn't outside, I was in front of the TV playing games or watching television or watching cartoons, watching wrestling, whatever. So basically, when I wasn't in school, TV was my friend. Television was my friend when I was a lot younger. And I kind of see that comparable to Gex. And I didn't think about Gex until my brother brought it up to me one Christmas. So, if some of you remember Gex from PlayStation, that's kind of who I feel like. Alright. So, like I said, to understand my gimmick, to understand who I am, you really need to get to know me to get me. Hopefully that makes sense. So yes, I'm an animated individual who likes being himself, and being myself means being animated, and being animated means basically being a human cartoon character, and being a human cartoon character basically means just having fun in the wrestling business. I have fun here on SSP, I have fun in wrestling. Wrestling puts me in a good mood. Win, lose, or draw, professional wrestling puts me in a good mood. The fact that I'm able to do it. Alright? So hopefully that cleared up any air about it. My phone's been going off. Hopefully this is the, okay. Hopefully this, man, that's not her. Crap. Alright, so it's time to go ahead and talk about the big issue from how last week's episode ended. Alright. Last Monday, shortly after I uploaded that vlog, I went to the dentist again. So, what did the dentist say? Alright. Now, I have a friend from church named Kimberly, okay? She's a lot older than me, so stop thinking like that, okay? Stop thinking like that. I have a friend named Kimberly who works at this particular dentist office. She was the one that helped set up my first wisdom tooth extraction back in May. So, I went in there to get a full treatment plan. And unfortunately, I lost the paperwork. So I can't tell you the full price, or the list of prices, I should say. However, thankfully, Kimberly has a copy of the treatment plan somewhere on her files, so I'm just waiting for her to message me back. Alright, so last week I went to the dentist. He examined my mouth for the second time, and y'all, when I had less teeth issues, and I do mean way less teeth issues, from the first dentist visit I had, no, from the first set of dentist visits I had back in the early 2000s, those dentists, they were kind of mean to me. They were straight up rude, if I'm going to be honest about it. But Kimberly and this other dentist, they were completely polite to me, and they were cool with me. They were nice. They understood my situations and everything. So I can't thank them enough for that, putting my brain at ease. As long as I'm not hearing it behind my back, I guess I'll be good. So, the dentist said that he's been in that practice of his for about 9 years, okay? And he told me straight point blank period that my teeth are not the worst he's seen, okay? He also told me that these teeth, they can be fixed, alright? So, while he was sitting there examining my mouth, Kimberly was over there typing up everything he was talking about, and when I left, I got a full treatment plan, okay? And I cut the bottom 5 out, because what they did was they listed a certain set of visits to handle a certain thing, and at the end of each set had a different price to add it all up, and each set got added up to almost $4,000. But not quite though. Not quite. If I had to guess, I would say it's about 3,500 bucks. That's just me rounding to the nearest hundred. But like I said, I was going to be surprised if it didn't go over 5 grand, and it didn't. So, yeah, I don't want to think that this goal is impossible, okay? It isn't. However, I need to brainstorm about what I can do to come up with that money. Out of all the time for that dog to go crazy. Let me pull this camera a little closer so I won't be drowned out by that poochie. There we go. Tranquilo. Not again. Alright. So. Gotta love SUP, everybody, right? Alright, so. No. Alright, screw it. Hopefully nothing's getting cut off right now. Yeah, let me back it up again. Yeah, I think that should be good. So, yeah. Oh, now the dog shuts up. Okay. So, yeah, I need to think about what exactly I can do to get that money up. Now, I'm about ready to leave my hometown and go stay with my brother. But that's not going to be till November. Yes, I decided that I'm going to be leaving in November. November 9th to be exact. And I know that when I get over there, he's going to help me get a job. I know that much. Not quite sure when that job's going to be getting there, but we got to play this by ear. However, the sooner my teeth can get fixed, the better. I'm not quite sure if it's possible to get the teeth fixed this year or not. Now, I was thinking about making a GoFundMe. I was thinking about making some kind of fundraiser, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that or not. I mean, sure, I'm allowed to, but should I do it or not? I know most other small YouTubers who have more important issues at hand, life and death issues probably, will try to make one of these, and they don't even get a percentage of what they're asking for. So with me being a small YouTuber, if I make one of these GoFundMes, if I try to make a fundraiser, is there going to be enough people that will actually care about it? And if there isn't enough people that will actually care about it, would there be enough people to actually help me make that goal? Alright? I'm not sure, but like I said, I do not want to think it's impossible. I don't. I do have means of making some money here on SSP, okay? Heck, my PayPal just gave me 40 bucks from my Teesprings, thanks to my Teespring. So, people can still buy my merch if they're willing to. So, almost $3,500. Pretty close to it. That's how much it's going to cost to get the worst issues of my teeth fixed. So I won't be Oreo boy anymore. And even if I could make the money, should I be allowed to ask for help getting them fixed? Because at the end of the day, it's my fault, I think. No, I know it's my fault. And I know a lot of you probably have already heard my story about about my struggles with depression, okay? And without the proper medication, without the proper treatment, without the proper situations, depression can get so bad that it can lead somebody to suicide, actual suicide, or worse. Okay? And me, as a reminder, I couldn't commit a physical suicide myself. So what happened? My brain gave up on me. It didn't want anything to do with me anymore. It convinced me that because I wasn't loved, that I had no right loving myself. And that made me give up on personal hygiene, including my teeth. And of course, that also made me fall into an eating disorder where I ate too much. So I ate too much, that's why I got fat, and I didn't take good care of myself as far as hygiene goes. That's how bad my depression and my anxiety got back then. And to this day, I'm still suffering for it. So, in my mind, a suicide is a way out. Okay, that's the way I was thinking of it. In my mind, suicide is a way out. That would, I deserve to make it. I deserve to suffer. That's what my mentality was. All right. Yeah, something told me to stick around a little bit longer, but no. I don't know why I was told to stick around, but even when I did stick around, I said, screw it. I'm just still not happy. Okay, I'm not. And that's how my teeth got this way. Is that Kimberly that just messaged me? Okay, yes, awesome. I got the treatment plan right here. This is one of the reasons why the vlog's been going on so long, because I've been trying to wait for Kimberly to message me back about this. Okay, come on. Load up. All right, here it is. I'm gonna read off the list of the prices. All right. The first set, $190. Second set, after 3 visits, $872. Third issue, after 3 visits, $739. Okay? Alright. Fourth issue, $997. Let's see here. Okay. After fixing 5 problems of 3 visits, okay, $520. Alright, 6th issue, $436. 7th issue, $749, and that comes out to a total of... Oh crap, okay, hold on. I misplaced it. Okay, yeah, I gotta cut off the last 5 because those are on the bottom, and in my professional opinion, my bottom are still in good shape, okay? There's nothing to worry about those, so... I gotta bring up my handy dandy calculator right here to tell you. Thankfully I brought both of my phones here. Technically 3, but I'm kind of using that one right now. Alright, so 190 plus 872 plus 739 plus 997 plus 520 alright, $3,318. That's the full price. So, yeah. Again, I don't want to think that this goal is impossible. So if anybody has any idea about what should happen as far as my future goes with this, let me know in the comments below, okay? Until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah! I'm out. I love you all. Bye.